Greetings, I'm Sophis. Today I want to give an update on an old build that has seen many iterations in this channel, the Ice Snipers, later changed to Frostfire Snipers. I know that Reavers are due a rework, but the channel is almost reaching 1,000 subscribers and I wanted to revisit this faction, as it was the first one that I've uploaded for Age of Wonders. With the recent changes to combat in the Scorpion update, the Magelocks were altered, like many other units. At first, I thought that they had been nerfed by this change, losing their ability to breach enemy resistance, but it seems to be more of a matter of categorization. Magelocks are now missile units, and target enemy defense, so their shots breach only enemy defense, not enemy resistance. In the last version of these Reavers, the best way to make them deal a lot of damage was mixing fire and frost enchantments, thanks to the Tome of Calamity. With the DLCs that came since then, there's a small update that you can do to their build. I'll do an enchantment and unit breakdown, a society and form trait breakdown, and then go over the tomes very quickly. The Magelock is the core of the whole build. They get to snipe enemies from afar and hit hard with their shots, and can always snapshot if they need to reposition. For this, they'll have frost arrows, fiery projectiles, seeker arrows, tormenting projectiles, meteor projectiles, and accursed projectiles. This retains the core of dealing both frost and fire damage, inflicting ghost fire on the enemy, but now also adds torment to the list, giving another damage over time to finish off foes, as well as giving a morale hit to the enemies. For supporting the Magelocks, we now have access to the Warlord. Their command attack sets up the Magelock with a maximum stack of Strengthened and Fortune. If you couple that with a Champion Ruler, you can have the same fully buffed unit act twice in a turn. The Warlord also makes for a good frontliner and complements well the Reaver roster. The upside of this new setup is that your melee is a little more reliable, as through this build they will get 2 extra retaliation attacks and bonus retaliation damage. So even if they aren't the focus, they can still do plenty. Society traits-wise, this version gets a little unorthodox. To satisfy affinity requirements for the tomes, we have Runesmiths for reducing the enchantment upkeep, and we have Vision of Destiny, which has to be the Materium Vision of Destiny. The reward you get will favor your frontline, but not the Magelocks, unfortunately. If you would rather not go for the Vision of Destiny, the ruler would have to be a Materium Dragon, and then you could pick any other Materium Society trait. Form trait-wise, it's straightforward, keen-sighted, strong, and adaptable. More accuracy, damage, and experience for the Magelocks. For the tomes, I'll be very brief. Tier 1 has Pyromancy and Cryomancy for the 2 ranged enchantments, and you get something for your melee as well. At Tier 2, Tome of Winds for Seeker Projectiles, and Tome of the Doom Herald for Cruel Weaponry and Joy Siphoners. At Tier 3, Torment for Tormenting Projectiles and Painbound. Then, Warlord for the unit of the same name, and Relentless Might for your melee units. At Tier 4, Calamity for Accursed Projectiles and Accursed Armors. Then, Crucible for Meteor Projectiles. You don't need any more tomes, so you might as well get Creator at Tier 5. This build gets Elemental Summons as a side effect of the tomes you pick, so you might as well give them Shaper's Touch to buff them. And that's what I wanted to show you, a quick update on an old build. I would also like to thank all of you for the support of this channel. I enjoy discussing build ideas and sharing them as they come up. I hope you are all having a good day, and see you in the next one.